Hello and welcome. My name is Nita and I'm excited to share with you a very innovative and new product by a company called Sharenshare. Sharenshare was established in 2017 and their focus is on creating innovations through IT-based solutions. And today we're looking at a way to upgrade your digital door lock. The product is called It's So Key. It's So Key is basically a way to step up the security and convenience of your already existing digital door lock. Now, a digital door lock in Korea looks like this. This is a standard model that most buildings, houses, and doors use as of right now. It is already pretty smart. Let me show you how it usually works. Usually we would slide up this product as such, put in our usually 4-digit password. It is sometimes more than that. Press the star button, push this one back down, and have our door unlocked. However, that is quite safe already. But let's take a closer look at what could go wrong with a system like that. We all know that in Korea, CCTV cameras are everywhere, which is great. But what if something catches your password that you might not want to happen? Or how about you letting in your friends into your house or your extended family by giving them your password? That is good, but is it really safe on the long term, or is it something that you might not be comfortable in doing? Well, for these issues, we have a solution with the Sharenshare product, and I will tell you a bit more about that in a minute. First, I would like to demonstrate the app. The product works by being an app for your smartphone or an administrative page on a website, as well as an attachment to your door lock, which we will look at in a minute. Let us first demonstrate opening it. So I would press the button like so, and the interface is very simple. As you can hear, it just unlocked the door. Very easy. And let me just close that right up again. Let's see. Let's close that door. There we go. So it is very easily unlocked, as you can see, by just simply pressing the button. But that's not all this product can do. Now you might think, why would I need to unlock it with my phone if I could just type it in with my hands? Well, there is a lot of uses for that. For example, let's say that you work in a big company with many different levels of security clearing and many different doors that may need access at different levels and times. Well, this is a very handy tool for that. For example, you could give certain people certain permissions for certain areas. So a group of people might be able to access the left part of a building while they might not be granted access to the right part. And these are all things you can configure inside this program. Also, another great function for this is if you do work in a company, you have meeting rooms. And there's always the trouble with reserving the time slots for those rooms, and we all have different solutions for that. But with Sharenshare, you could also fix that problem, as you could give them opening and closing access for only a certain amount of time. And after that, the access would disappear. And another great way to use this is you could share permissions to doors only for a temporary time. So let's say there is somebody who needs access to a place they usually don't have access to, but they shouldn't have access to that place the next day. Well, you can also send them one-time passwords or one-time links if they're not even using the program in itself. So let's say Bob from Human Resources needs to go to the warehouse, but only one time. So I would send him through my program a one-day link, which he could use to access that area, and then he wouldn't be able to do that anymore. Now that is a great way to manage all of your facilities, in my opinion. And another great feature of this program is that we have a real-time monitoring function. So if I am somebody who has to take care of a lot of doors and a lot of security access areas, I would want to know what is going on at all times. And maybe my job is to look at all the security cameras at all times. Well, that problem is completely gone because I would just get real-time notifications every time a certain door would open or close. Now that is pretty handy. But also, we can share permission for other areas of the buildings, even if we don't think that it is necessary for that time being. Now, I also want to show you something about the actual mechanics of the machine. So I will turn around this door for a minute. As you can see, it looks like it's not very complicated to set up. Now, you don't have to do that yourself, luckily, but this part is the actual door, and this is the Sharenshare product that is just attached onto the door, and just by being attached like that, it already covers all of the functions that we have described earlier. Yes, and how does it work? How does this little machine do all of that? Well, that's actually pretty impressive because it uses the IoT system. What is IoT? IoT stands for the Internet of Things, and that is a way to literally, as the name suggests, connect our things, our objects and devices to the internet. Now, the internet used to be reserved for things such as smartphones or computers, but now it can also be applied to door locks or, I don't know, tables. So this is exactly what this lock utilizes. And I want to talk to you a little bit more about the functionality. Now, let's say you don't have a huge company that you need to manage in such a way. Why would you still benefit from this product? Even if you have something like an Airbnb share house and you privately rent it out, you could still use this very, very effectively to say, okay, you have access to all of the doors except for my bedroom. So you could install this door on such a bedroom and manage the access permissions in that way. Now, because the functions of IoT are growing globally more and more, Sharenshare believes that something like this will become much more relevant as the years go on. Now you're thinking, but it is a digital product, so what about the battery life? What is going to happen if the battery runs out? Is my door just going to be unlocked? No, luckily not. There's two things that can help you in that situation. First of all, this won't interfere with the original functionality of your door lock. So even if it runs out of battery, it doesn't mean that the door is just automatically going to unlock itself. It is still going to be protected by its original functions. Second of all, it is very unlikely for the battery to run out because it actually uses a very low-powered Wi-Fi system instead of what other companies might use like Bluetooth. So you can really save your battery life in that way and extend its durability. And now you're thinking, wow, this is such a handy product. We don't need so many things anymore, like key cards. We don't need all of the stresses of administration anymore. We don't have to worry about losing our access cards. This must be very expensive. Well, it might surprise you, but the Sharenshare lock is actually very competitively priced. While other similar locks on the market are between 300,000 won and 400,000 won, the Sharenshare one comes for only 50,000 won. So I think that is very impressive, especially given the level of technological innovation that is inside of this product. I want to thank you for your attention today, and goodbye.